It's now 17 days since we started our shelter-in-place order in Georgia, and a lot of people have been asking me right from the beginning, what impact is this going to have on the real estate market? I did a video back in either February or March about what I thought might happen, but now that we're 17 days in, I can actually look in hindsight and collect some real data and real numbers to share with you. So if you're curious what impact this has actually had on the market from somebody in the trenches who's analyzed this, stick around and find out. Hi, this is Matthew Scher, sharing my experience with you once again from the Real Estate for Atlanta team at Maximum One Realty. I hate that we've been stuck inside for 17 days, but the good thing about that is now we actually have some concrete data and I can crunch some numbers about what is actually happening in the real estate market so far versus speculating. So here's what's going on. The thing that drives home prices, and whether it's a buyer's market or a seller's market, is pretty much exclusively supply and demand. It's the balance of how many people are trying to sell homes versus how many buyers are there that are looking for homes. If there's more buyers than there are homes, prices go up. If there's more sellers than there are people looking to buy, prices go down. I think the biggest fear as we were entering into this is that it's going to kill demand because a lot of people are not going to want to go and look at houses during the crisis. They're going to be afraid of contracting a virus. The shelter-in-place order might even make it illegal for them to look at properties. Nobody really knew what was going on. Now, it is true, and people might just be fearful that the market's going to crash or something like that and want to put their home searches on hold. So there's certainly some of that going on. And the number of buyers that are out there are definitely less than there were before and less than there typically would be at this, which is usually the peak time of year. However, the impact that it will have on home prices is going to directly correlate to the number of listings that are on the market. And the good news is that in the same way as buyers are afraid to go out and look at houses, people are generally afraid to put their homes on the market. They don't want a bunch of strangers coming in to their home. They don't want to have open houses and all that kind of stuff going on in their home. And most, if not all, of the iBuyers who offer to buy your home for cash, those kind of companies have hit the road and disappeared. Fair weather friends that are only here when the times are good. So with all of those out of the marketplace, and people afraid to put their home on the market or fearful that maybe this isn't the best year to sell. Maybe we should wait till next year if they don't have to sell this year. Because of that, we have much fewer listings coming on. Take a look at this chart I'm going to put up. This is a graph of the number of new listings to hit the market this time in 2019 versus 2020. I think you'll be amazed at how far it has fallen off the cliff as far as how many new listings. That is going to compensate for the lack of buyer activity. Just because there's a lack of buyer activity does not mean prices will necessarily fall as long as you don't have a combination of lack of buyer activity and excess of people listing their homes. The fact remains, homes are selling at about the same prices. Maybe they're not going up. There may not be as many bidding wars and things like that going on, but they're still selling. A lot of them selling for full price. A lot of the good ones really do still have bidding wars. I'm still running up against them. And the proof is in the pudding, as I say. So let's also take a look. I'm going to pull up a screen here. And you can take a look at, I just ran a query because I was curious. Now, Cobb County, Georgia is my primary service area that I work in. So I ran a query for Cobb, looking at all price ranges and everything. I was just curious how many, the shelter in place went into effect on April 1st. And I was curious how many homes have gone pending from April 1st through today. That number, as of today, when I'm recording this, which is April 17th, 472 homes have gone under contract between April 1st and April 17th of 2020. That is a substantial number of homes. That means that's 472 examples of people who successfully put their home on the market and successfully found a buyer who was willing to buy the home at an acceptable price to the seller. That alone gives me confidence that the market is still moving. Buyers are not completely non-existent. Homes can still be sold in this market. Selling a home in this market will take having an agent that knows how to properly market a home online. Selling by owner is much less likely to work. You need to have someone that's really astute at online marketing, 360 virtual tours, virtual reality, leveraging all of the technology available so that you can minimize the traffic coming through your home while still getting your home the exposure that it needs. And buyers also need to take a little bit of a different approach to find the homes that they want while minimizing their exposure. So leveraging the same kinds of video tours, FaceTime, having your agent preview some homes for you, all that kind of stuff can be very helpful at this time. I've been doing that for years for some of my out-of-state clients that aren't here, and now I'm doing it for people that are local. So if you have a home that you'd like to sell, or if you want to buy a home, especially if it's in or near the Cobb County area, I would urge you to give me a call so we can talk more about your specific needs. The data that I've collected is for the county as a whole. Each neighborhood, each price range and everything can be different and vary quite substantially. So if you get in touch with me and give me your property address, I'll tell you what's going on in your market and give you specific advice on whether you should put your home on the market now or wait, or what kind of course of action is best for you. Again, my phone number is 678-520-3113, so give me a call, and I look forward to talking with you. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it and found it informative, please go ahead and click the subscribe button, share the video with your friends, and comment below if you've got any other questions or if you have ideas for other topics you'd like me to do on future videos. I publish a new video every Friday, so please be sure to subscribe, check back. You'll see all my videos as I publish them. I also encourage you to click the link below so you can request your copy of one of my buyer and or seller guidebooks. These are really good guides that have a lot of great information about buying and selling a home. So click the link, request your copy, and it's yours totally free of charge.